And we're back. Hooray! Okay. Uh, so I reasonably play this game with a controller. Let me turn that on. Also, Amanda falling asleep to my streams is totally fine, but I don't necessarily think that means that she gets like the ASMR response. That'd be wild. Like if my voice gave you like chills down your spine in a good way. I don't know. So this is my 100% legal run. I can't play that because I don't have the deluxe edition, so. No, I don't want to customize my settings. You only play with mouse and keyboard? What a terrible time. I gotta say, controlling the car with a controller is so much easier. You've had zero issues. Sure, you won't have any issues. It's just easier to control a car when your gas pedal works like a gas pedal. And when you can turn smoothly and control all the power you have when you're doing a thing. Because you can't do that in mouse and keyboard. I'm saying I can do much better things with a controller than I can with mouse and keyboard in this game. I'm not saying your way of playing is wrong, just there's a level of control that I get when I'm weaving through trees at 100 miles an hour. Anyway, if anyone didn't read that, some science happened and it caused bad things, and now there's a zone of exclusion in America. You can use a controller I set up so I'm either going full throttle or I'm not going at all. That's silly. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna get any copyright strikes for the music, but I'm leaving it on. The music is a very good thing in this game. Don't even anytime I don't want to go full speed, weaving through trees. Unless you really like wasting resources. Just weave through trees at full speed, I guarantee you don't weave through them, you hit them. Unless you're like running your car full speed at like, where your full speed is really like walking speed. Because your car will do that too. And going full speed through bushes will actually damage your bumper. Maybe like once or twice across a trip. You drive way more carefully than you think you do then. Also, you can turn on the wipers. I don't fucking know why. I can see just fine without them. The water droplets are not nearly as disruptive as the game thinks they are. I might need to make some considerations for stream. We will find that out in a second. As it gets darker. Oh, you don't find yourself going off-road either? Oh, well that explains it. I'm off-road like all the fucking time. To the point where I have off-road tires on my car. It really depends on how your wheel is programmed. If it programs like an X input controller, yes. I would say the majority of the roads are paved. Though sometimes you get those maps where there are no roads. But I use off-road tires because I'm usually never on the road. A lot of the hazards seem to find themselves on the road. But a lot of the good, better, I won't even say better resources. You've never had a map with no roads? Oh, I have. Absolutely happens. I've had it more than once. We might even see them this time. They're a lot of fun. But if I had like road tires, they would be a nightmare. You'd be going so slow. I'm also an incredibly reckless driver. So we're gonna see that, and that'll be fun. Like an X, yeah, well, we'd use X input for sure. So yeah, you can use it, no problem. I wonder if these are parts of my car. Anyway, run through the radiation. I don't have health yet, so this is fine. My one problem with this is that this game does have a dead zone built in, and there's no minimum. There's really no minimum speed. So if I go very gently, that's it. That is the starting speed of me turning my head. So if you don't like jerky motions, or actually if you get motion sick, don't watch. Man, there's gonna be it's gonna be a heck of a thing watching this game as I drive around.
Someone out there? Hello?
But I cannot turn my head smoothly, really, for like fine-tuned movements.
Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
That's all it needed, right? 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 Yeah. Well, it needs some other parts too. Anyway, here's our station wagon. And then we turn our thing on. And we put it in drive. And away we go.
Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone Sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone.
This is what I mean by your top speed being like walking speed. We're not there yet, but most of the time, it seems I'm going like this speed in my car. It's a heck of a thing. And other times, I'm flying, and I don't know why.
Hey, we got a live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Huh. But if they're stranded, could they, I mean, they're from outside? They're a preacher?
Don't ask me why this exists.
No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
And if we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger.
Surprised you don't set my FOV higher? Never felt the need to.
Scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can and be quick about it.
This game, the default FOV in this game is not nearly as bad as something like playing like Fallout 3 or something, where you're playing like this all the time. Oh, oops, turn off my car, and then turn my wipers on. I wish there was a different way to do some of these things.
again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding.
Put it over 100? I honestly, I never really go over 90 in any game.
One in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint.
I need to look at the settings though, not for FOV reasons. I need to make sure that it's set up like how I had it before.
That is how fast
Everything's
this
fine.
creature seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way. No way. Do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy cripes. No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that car is a remnant or not.
In my heart of hearts, I already know.
God, I missed my all-for tire.
When you find that shelter, go on and let yourself in. Hoppy ain't gonna like you poking around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
Sorry about your fence. Honestly, didn't think I could like get out of the car and open it, but like whatever. Park here. Turn that off. Okay. While I'm here, let's check the settings. Brighter Nights is on. Good. That's for stream. Otherwise, we would be able to see nothing. Visuals, tumble hiding. That might be good for stream. I don't know. We'll see. That doesn't happen to me very often. Auto recentering. Yep. High visibility highlight. Yep, want that on. Brighter Nights on. Okay. Yeah, 90 is fine for me. I don't really need to be higher. Like Stalker mixed with Firewatch? Yeah, there's gonna be some other things you're gonna see. Car damage. You can turn off car damage? That's interesting. Use whole time to interact with the ignition, EG shifter, tap to shift gears. Okay. Some of these I don't mind, but we're gonna go with a default experience. Right player when car doors are closed. Car has health. Always. Doors are closed. Makes sense. Punishment. No. These didn't exist for me. These added in the latest patch? I don't remember these being in gameplay. Free run... Special run free repair? Keep the fuel can in player's inventory? Do I even have an inventory yet? No, okay. That's... okay, I don't remember that. This is why I wanted to check the settings. Oh man, turning on to abundant quirks? That could be fun. Aspects. Dangerous aspects. Affect car parts. That feels like that should be on. Gateway storm. Okay. Yeah, this whole like modifiers section did not exist for me. I mean, I haven't checked the settings since the 1.4 patch or whatever. Other than that, everything seems okay. DLSS is off. Motion blur. Vertical. Ultra. Out of distance scale. These didn't exist either. Okay, well, good enough for me. I get to wear on this on my head.
Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner, who sent a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and...
I don't remember my tire coming off.
Of the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
Right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol,
That loose?
demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply,
Okay.
I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes, and...
That voice is like a nail gun to the skull.
Oh, one other setting I should do because I'm not playing this by myself but watching YouTube videos. Let's turn the volume up.
So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build
That 300-meter wall out there for
Maybe not that loud.
fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone. Ah, God, unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breaches trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
My soft hands? Thank you for noticing. Anyway, here's my inventory. I'm still curious about the fuel can. Does it take up inventory space? If it's persistent? Oh, yeah, okay. Or does that just like, is that a different fuel can? Can I... Not that car, okay. Anyway, craft a replacement door. Pin to checklist, okay. I've had it on the entire... I didn't even know it was on, so yeah, that's, interesting. Grab that. Might as well grab that too. Pry bar, there. I absolutely love the quirks, so yeah, tell me about it. Friendly dumpster! Blah! Why did it give me a lit road frame? Okay. Anyway. You know what? I'm not even... Can I do this? No, I can't open that. Can I do this yet? No. Okay, I need to make the impact hammer. That's amazing. Now we get to craft a door. And we put this on my car. Hooray! I hate Repair Buddy so much. It's so inefficient. I had a quirk where most of my quirks haven't been that bad, but I did have one where anytime I shut this door, other doors would open. But if I, for whatever reason, if this door was open and I got out of my car, like, got out of my car? Yeah, so, okay, that's not actually part of a quirk. So that happens if your door is open, you get out of your car. So that door would always open when I closed my door. So anytime I got in my car, that door would open, then every time I got out of my car, I would rip the door off with my ass. Yeah, so that's just a thing you gotta deal with. And the flat tire. Oh, it's flat now. Now we need a sealing kit. Do I have a sealing? No, not just one sitting around. Extra thing. And this is a weird, like, putty gun. And then bam, fixed tire, and then it explodes. And this is what I'm getting the mechanics thing for. The mechanics thing, by the way, this is my favorite animation. Honestly, this is really great. Just, oh look, something's broken. Wrench, tap, tap, pow. Now it's a pumpkin. Cardboard boxes in the trunk.
Oh, there's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The Arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
And wherever it'll fit is the passenger seat.
This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to
Did I
safety.
scrap the electronics?
Heck, you should consider
What
it
electronics?
the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you.
Like, you pose it like a
Yes,
question like I just did
that's
something
my
stupid. I don't
very
have any
own
electronics.
invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Oh, those? No, not yet. I usually don't, because I don't really need electronics just yet. But they always respawn, so they'll always be there. Bibbidi Bobbidi unfucked. First aid kits from the locker. What? This locker? Okay. And we're gonna put those in here. I will use them for a while. Take the repair putty. That's not really gonna be a problem for me for a bit. And then in the locker, we're gonna throw all of our junk. And we're gonna move our backpack a little bit. We're gonna take this. Keep hitting the wrong bumper. There we go. What do you want me to put in there? Everything in there? Fine. Wrapper in there. Road flares. Hooray. It'll always tell you to put all that same stuff in there, by the way. The gear blueprint by the garage door. Gears are a huge pain in the ass for me in the beginning. And then they're immediately not. Because then, like, nothing really takes gear. You have so many of them. Our infinite fuel pump. Charge the battery.
If you're all set, take a look at the projector against the wall.
We are definitely not all set. Oh, no, we don't have enough duct tape for it. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. And we need 2 gears and yeah, so okay, so we're gonna need to go out first, I guess. So that'll be fun. I love that it tells me that this door is open. This very specific door is open. It's gone.
This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
This game is also very funny.
Off you go. Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
Also, my car sometimes will say hi to me. We'll get to that. I'll be able to make the parts that I'm missing in the back of my car anyway. It's stupidly important to do everything in order in the map. A lot of times when I'm playing a game, I try to make sure I do everything in order, because if I don't, I worry that it will break like that.
Okay, newbie. I'll keep this simple.
All right, what do we got?
Well, that little brain of yours. You'll need a few
very
things
small
to
stuff.
rebuild
Okay.
the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spot tower. That's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators.
The arc device is picking up on some plasma generators nearby. Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
Plasma generator.
Looks like it's ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
Grab all this stuff. Rescan everything. Okay, that should be enough parts. Oh, sorry, I'll open the thing so it can tell me. Impact hammer, hooray, now I know. Let's unpin that from the checklist, because I already know how to make...
Find those
I already know what I'm
materials by
doing.
any means necessary. No one's
Okay.
coming back ever again, so go on and take what you need. Transports, phones, outpost facilities, they've all been abandoned
flash
since the zone
shards.
was decommissioned in 87.
We'll get to that.
Most of
Anyway,
those
I
structures won't
need
even
a
be
couple
there the
panels.
next time the instability scrambles the area. So loot to your heart's content. Just loot away.
Okay, I think that... Oh, front panel.
Look at you, out in the zone all on your own. They grow up so fast, don't they? And I'll be back
okay.
at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. Or did you finally talk Francis
No,
to
okay,
death?
I had to check.
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
Unfortunately, scrapping things for electronics, you only get like one electronic per thing. And it's a big pain in the ass. I should have... Yeah. And I can make the gear. Yep, there we go. Now I don't have the scrap metal for the impact camera. I screwed up by making the thing. There we go. That should be plenty of stuff.
Hey, driver. I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted. Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind, until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This
Hooray.
is the first time we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants, and oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly.
And immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority.
Right, no, I need to go in there.
frequency. Those transmissions will be
Recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
Hooray, fabric. Nothing to scrap. Whee! Okay, now, can I make another crude panel? Sure can. Awesome. Ta-da! I think that's all the parts I need? Missing a headlight. Probably not going to be able to make one of those. Do I have the... I have a crude... Oh, I can make a crude headlight. Okay. Too terrible, but... I have to do. They're a little different, but there we go. Everything I need. Also, something you can do, and I've done before, you can actually close this door on your face, and it does 1% of damage. It is entirely possible that I will be doing that several times. This is gonna break before I finish anything. No? Okay, well. I'm just gonna break it. Aha, I was like, I knew there's something else. There. Also. Crap. Nope. Crapper. I've never killed myself with the door, but man, the number of times I would just smash myself in the face. Can I loop this through the... Sure can. Kind of amazing. Can I reach that? No. How do I get in there? It was... Oh. I thought there'd be a way... Can I just ram the fence? I didn't try to get in here my first playthrough. Like, honestly, it was like, I don't know what to do. But now I'm feeling more experimental, so we're gonna hit it with a car. Nah, this is more fun. That does make sense. Didn't think the kick would be power. The kick doesn't really come into play very often for me. So I don't think about it very often. But it's like the weakest and also most powerful kick in the world, I guess. Anyway, hi, Amanda. Thank you for the resub. When I see a chain link fence, though, I don't immediately think, oh, I could just kick that. So that's definitely why I didn't do it my first playthrough. Whoop. Off that, turn that off again. Almost forgot this guy. Bonk. This one's gotta have a generator. There's a light on. Right? Right? Nope, it's broken already. Okay, never mind. How are you, Amanda? Oh, I don't have a bumper. Make one of those. Hooray. There we go. So we're on the front. Yes. Now I've got all the parts. Pretty sure I've got all the parts. Now we can move on to the next. Something's broken about my door. I think I knew that already. Sore but good. I'm okay. I definitely slept better today than I did last night. I was very tired yesterday. Okay, come on. Go zappies. Oh, that lasted way longer than I remember it lasting. Okay, the thing. Pick up the thing. It was like it was in range and then just suddenly wasn't. Okay, well, there weren't as many things on this car as I was expecting. Oh, I guess I can test that now. Because I don't have the fuel can in my inventory, but like what if I try to siphon gas without it? I gotta know what that setting is. So yeah, close enough would have been inclined. We're gonna pull over to this stump though. Whoop, right there. That far enough away. Looks like it to me. So just a test. No, okay, can't do fucking shit. So what is that? It doesn't tell me anything about the setting. And this one was like, I feel like this is just normal behavior. The harmful status effects can affect car parts. Like, I don't know what that really means. Keep fuel can in player's inventory. Yeah, it's on. Okay. Guess we'll never know. Or what if What if it's the opposite? What if it's
Looks like
because
you're
it
near one of the old
stays in
grill
inventory?
radio stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts. I've loaded its approximate location to your map. Look for an antenna tower up on a hill somewhere.
Like, on is just normal behavior, but off is like you don't hold on to the fuel cans. Why not test it? But yeah, no more persistent fuel can. But it says it keeps it in the player's inventory. It's still in my inventory. I got no idea. So you could be... Oh. I can't put it in the trunk gunk. Okay. So in other words, I need to put it in my... with the rest of my stuff. Now if I hit resume... Oh, because maybe it's not holding it. That's... never mind. Never mind. So yeah, I don't know what the setting does then. No idea. That's weird. It's really hard to Google stuff about this game because it doesn't seem like anyone cares. I think there's like one resource for the game. I don't think anyone's made a wiki yet. The rocks are breathing. The car looks vaguely familiar. It's definitely not the same station wagon we had. But it's roughly the same color and looks like it has wood paneling. So I get it. Really? It's literally not true. Yeah, we just tested it. I wonder if Reddit's figured it out yet. Oh. Anyway, radio time. So interesting thing about the radio is when a song finishes, it just goes to the next radio station. But we're gonna find the song that I've named this stream after. Before we get into all the weird question mark stuff. And then occasionally it will start just playing random tracks. Oh, come on. There we go.
For a Band-Aid fix. I had no real good leader. For them sleight of hand tricks. So I know my good intention. Call that number anyway. The doctor on the line said she'd give me in the day. Dr. Juice. Sister Squeeze. Dr. Juice. Sister Squeeze.
The game's got a great soundtrack. Oh, hey, no, can you not? Thanks, buddy. It's very considerate of you.
Satisfaction guarantee.
I think he's a little stuck.
For that you gotta pay. She said she'd fix my body. In that fashion.
Can I grab you? No, you don't have any health. Here. I can fucking kick him.
She had me holler stop.
No, apparently I can't kick it. They just decided that was it. Okay. No. Well, I mean, if it's stuck, it's stuck. So, fun thing to mention about the radio tracks in this game, though. So, if it hasn't already been immediately clear, this game takes place in the Pacific Northwest. And every song on the radio is from a band in the Pacific Northwest. Which is really cool. So there's not like any like big popular like bands, any like cool pop music. It's all like indie bands from Washington. Which I think is neat. It covers a lot of different genres. Anyway, this guy's gonna grab me as soon as I back up, probably. What a dick. Anyway, I like that song. Yeah, inventory space is pretty bad at the beginning. That gets immediately solved. Though, I think. Well, solved pretty quickly. The one thing I'm gonna have to get used to is fuel. I actually lucked out, and the dumpster gave me a side fuel tank like immediately. Anyway, we'll turn that down so it's not so incredibly loud. So basically, like my second or third time using it, I got a side fuel tank. Nah, we can leave that. Move on. So there's a structure out here somewhere. You want to pull me up? Thanks. wasn't enough. No, my off-road tires. Okay, well.
That radio station's up on a hill somewhere. Eyes to the horizon.
Maybe we can get it from the road. What's the topographical map look like? Nope, this is just a hill. Is there a not steep side? Not really. I guess over by the building. Go that way. Yeah, off-road tires make a huge difference for doing this. This way. Woo! Not really trying to hit everything, but that's kind of how it's working out. The things we live with when we go off-road. Okay. So, if I go over here... this spot... that should be easier. Really? This is too much of an incline? You're killing me. You're kidding me. Honestly, sometimes it might just be faster to kick your car up the hill. But you've got like Master Chief legs. There we go. And we got an anchor. Do I ever have battery problems? I did, but I will. I'm going to show you a cool trick to solve that problem very quickly. But it involves making something. But yeah, once I started having like powers on my car, yes, I had battery problems. Whoop. Ow. Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's not an anomaly. That's the game That's an anomaly. I got the blueprints for a steel door. Oh, maybe I got the materials to be able to do it. Anyway. I don't remember what I was getting out for. Oh, right, I was gonna close my door, but it fell off, so. I need to make a new pry bar. Why do I open my back left door? Radio sound. Radio sound. It does not matter what door you open. Your radio is always louder when you open your door. So I opened that one, so when I come back to my car, I could just like close it and get in. Yeah, it's that silly. I guarantee you that's the only reason why I do that. And it's more practical than me just being like, oh, I just like the music of the game. So in the darkness, if you're looking for your car and you're playing the radio and it's louder, you can find it easier. The only thing better for finding your car in the dark, honestly, is the deluxe edition DLC space stickers. If you get the paint or the stickers, I mean, they glow. They glow in the dark. So you have little glow in the dark like planets and shit on your car. It's cute, but I didn't get the deluxe edition, so I don't have the thing to do that anyway. Getting to a gas station that I don't need. This game will significantly speed up when I don't need so many resources. Oh, you've got two. Cute. Ow. I don't think that should have hit me. Make sure you have loot fucking everything, and then there's a timer, so it makes things more difficult. Okay, I need food. This isn't really gonna help me all that much, but... Scrap metal! Honestly, I feel like I stopped getting out for stable anchors after a while, because I wasn't using that energy to make things anymore. It only made a difference for me when I was like guessing quirks and I needed the hint. All right, give me the gas, even though I don't really need it. Is this thing full? Yeah, okay. Loot this place. Just a crate in the bathroom. Sometimes gas stations will have a sticker store. You absolutely can fill the can that way, yeah. You can pull it out of the car and put it on the ground too if you like. But yeah, you can fill it once in there. I think I've done it before. Unless I'm misremembering, but yeah, you can just fill it directly from a thing. Okay, and now we're gonna go to the radio station. What's past the radio station? House? No, we're gonna go past the radio station. Oh, hey, while you're here, Mr. Anomaly. Let me out of the car! If I want to dive out of my own vehicle... There we go. It's just wouldn't let me tap. There we go. Every tap was too long. go this way. We're gonna go to the Arda station. I honestly never had. I mean, like I said, I had a side tank for like most of the game, so I never had fuel problems. So like going around and like siphoning gas out of cars was never a thing I had to do until much later in the game. And that's when I figured that out, really. Okay, well, they're all here. Currently, I have a backseat tank, and that's I've honestly never really needed to refill it. The only time, and me needing gas, like I said, it's been very recent. So once I upgraded my engine, holy shit, do I need more gas? The gas guzzling of the second engine is insane. Like, it uses like twice as much gas or more, and then you get like zones where you get like gas evaporation, and acid damage actually gets rid of your fuel, so it's a big annoyance later on. You know what? I'm gonna scrap this car while I'm here. But yeah, battery has been my biggest problem, rather than fuel. That's interesting. Are you letting it gain up momentum? Or are you like stopping and starting every single piece? I can do like 3 or 4 cars, maybe more with a scrapper. I've actually never used a plasma scrapper. I haven't really had a need to. It shouldn't. Well, if it does, it doesn't go as fast as when you're actually, like, ripping things apart. I'm gonna need way more scrap metal. I'm absolutely underestimating how much scrap metal I'm gonna need. But it rips through things, so if it drains faster, it also does things way faster than it drains, so better to just let it go. Because the startup time is super incredibly slow. Where was the... Oh, hey, a steel plate. Oh, well, the wheel can live. Yeah, that helps too. But having it go full speed is definitely better than stopping and starting. I thought I was about to hit myself in the face with that fucking thing. Alright, let's finally finish this mission. Pretty sure I'm... Did I pass it up? I think I did, yeah. The one piece of equipment that I was very unsure of was the Liberator. I don't think it's that great. But the internet assured me that it was, like, the best tool. But I absolutely disagree. I honestly really do need all of the scrap metal. I'm gonna need so much of it. Oh look, it's locked. Don't care about breaking trunk loot? I didn't realize the trunk loot broke if you did it that way. I mean, you're gonna get so much stuff anyway. No, the trunk loot doesn't really matter to me. Right, I left my car on. Surprised we haven't been here for like the perpetual nighttime. My first playthrough, like every stage was at night. Most of the time when I go into a trunk, I just get food. And like, I have so much of that.
Time to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second.
But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. And that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works.
I'm gonna go grab those anchors.
There's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
We're gonna do something incredibly reckless. And we're gonna... Whoop.
The arc device is charged and ready. You'll use it to open a gateway back to the garage, but it will immediately collapse the stability around you. So only activate when you're absolutely ready to leave. You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
Also, when I like use a pry bar on the trunk and stuff, I don't really get that much loot anyway. So I don't know, that doesn't feel worth it to me. Also, the Liberator has one specific purpose that I think it's good for, and it's probably its intended purpose of when you find something like if I found a steel door on something, I could use a Liberator on it, it would blow off the whole part, and I could put it on my car. My problem is that the Liberator does damage to the part. So there's like no fucking point. It's like, cool, now I've got a steel door. It's gonna break eventually, so like, why don't I just wait till I can make my own? Actually, no, leave that running. And while I'm at it... mark that one. Can I just put that in my inventory? Yeah.
Those anchors may look like glowing balls of magic, but it's Limtech through and through.
Don't be scared. Never exploded in anyone's face.
Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. This is why I park really far away from these things. I don't think I can kick my car over. No. That was unfortunate. I usually park very far away from anchors, though, before I grab them. And that's why. The only time that becomes a problem is with the electric ones. Because the electricity will follow you for quite a ways. I should probably use repair putty on some of my things while I'm here. I mean, I can't... A storm's not gonna happen, so... I hate using repair putty. One, because to create repair putty I need chemicals, and when I played the game I had none. It needs to be like 70% faster. Yeah. It wasn't until I got the matter deconstructor or whatever, I realized that if you break down spray paint, you get chemicals. And that helped ever so slightly, but not enough. But my main problem with repair putty is it will take, it heals a full health bar. So if your item is red, it's basically a full heal. So if you use it anytime before that, you're wasting it. Oh. It's like I hear it. I like that those guys are coming right at me. Oh god, I wish I had off-road tires. Alright. Well, let's do it.
You see that glowing pillar in the sky?
God damn it.
Yes, it looks like
Fuck these things so much.
Getting scrambled by the instability.
Yeah, cool. Anyway, that would have been fun if I didn't get grabbed by that thing from absolute fucking nowhere. Man, I wish I had off-road tires. I should just live like that. Having the shittiest tires makes everything terrible.
If the zone didn't get you, that gateway would.
Why are the flares
Did I
magnetic?
not mention that you're the first human I've sent through that thing? I mean, there've been rodents, but it's not like it's completely untested. But anyway, it worked. So, you should have made it back with everything you collected out there. That's the beauty of the gateway. It's the only way to get
I'm
back
really
with all
not.
your models intact. Now,
Okay,
take
no, I
those
didn't know
parts
that.
you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will concoct ways for you to rig up anything from roof racks to flare guns. Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie. But it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place. Mess up my equipment and I'll throw you to the anomalies so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
There's like never a reason to use that door, honestly. I don't know. Until you put a locker back there. You find the keypad key yet? It's part of the main story. Did you not make it there yet? Or are you asking me for like spoiler reasons? Because yes. The only thing I haven't done, I haven't got into the inner zone because I was waiting for that to be a stream thing. Because I don't like, I honestly, if I don't really like pirating games and playing them all the way through. No, I haven't got it yet. Oh yeah, it's part of the main story. It absolutely is. When do I get my trunk? That coming? Whatever, we'll make the thing. Hooray!
Antenna signals coming through loud and clear. Give it a moment to initialize.
Oh, the back room lock. Time for the most useless power.
Make sure to empty your trunk before heading back out. You'll need
Here's
the
the thing.
space.
But yeah, handbrake doesn't do anything. Why is it lit? I got a brake. Yeah, the way it makes it sound, it works like handbrakes in other video games where you slam on the handbrake and it's like your back wheels kick out and you do like a cool
And we're
drift.
patched.
Doesn't really work.
Everything's in working shape, more or less. I've hooked up the antenna to the route planner. Give it a look after you're done peeping through my garage.
And shove everything in here. And then it's just gonna live there for now. Okay. Look at destination. We're not going on destination yet. Just throw it in park, yeah. Matter deconstructor. I need 2 gears. Wait, we don't have enough to make 2 gears? Oh, I do. Right, it only actually makes things when you do it in that menu. Matter deconstructor. Very important. This is like the greatest thing ever made in this game. Now take the dumpster pearl that I have. Cool, hooray! Now it's a thing. Now, fun trick. Take this. Put it here. Very important. Now, dumpster pearl. This one weird trick has saved me so much time. Yeah, that really helped. Also, the improved antennas. stupid. I don't... like... I don't see the point unless you like, oh no, I selected the wrong destination because I was just holding the A button for no reason. Because then you can scan again. That's it. But then, like, Junction Restabilizer and these use these charges. But I also never really want to do that. I can kind of deal with anything. And I've also never died, so we're not going to be using these upgrades for a while. What do I actually want? We haven't gotten into like any good powers yet. I'm not going to make that engine for a long time. What I really want is that. We're not there yet. Okay. And these are going to be super useful. I'm going to be making all of these. But we're not there yet. We'll wait on that. Not really going to be making other tires. Steel stuff will come in a second. Yeah, all the stuff that I want is going to take a bit to get there. So we're going to go for the outfitting station. Get that out of the way. The anomaly you can scan? That's cool. I heard someone mention this game has like Dark Souls mechanics, and I know they meant that. I didn't realize it left like a scannable ghost car behind. Okay, now we want the medium backpack. Ow. Can I make the powered boots? With all the stuff? Absolutely making the powered boots. Because all that stuff is gonna come real easy to me. Alright. Now my backpack is slightly bigger. And by slightly bigger, I do mean slightly bigger. That there, this over here. Goes down here. These can also go down here. Alright. And then cram everything in this locker. Not the food. I will actually need the food. Go. Grab the repair repair putty. What do I have that's the most damaged? This back door. It's gonna need sealant. That might be a bit much for me right now, especially for crude doors. I can just make another one. What's wrong with you? Broken? Okay, no, we're not doing that. Sorry. That back, close that, fill the tank. We're not going to have a fully repaired car for a pretty long time.
Much as I'd like to send you on a one-way trip out of here, Tobias won't let me hear the end of it if I don't test your car for this remnant thing. But we can't do that by staying put, and the instability's made a mess of the roads here. Our maps get outdated as quickly as we draw them. Luckily, you've got those wheels and my genius, so here's the plan. With that antenna fixed, you can now detect stabilized road junctions in the outer zone. The Arc device will chart the roads as you drive and allow us to find ways to get you where you need to go. But you have to make it back with the data intact, and only returning to the garage through a gateway will do. So, get driving. And don't forget to fix up your car as you go.
We're gonna go here. Not forgetting to do anything, I don't think. No, okay. We're gonna need way more scrap metal now too, so. Because every rack takes steel plates, I think. I have to research the steel plates. What's this screen dashboard? Assign your ability. Oh, right. I guess I'll do that. Handbrake, there we go. Yeah, skid on demand. It doesn't really work as well as it sounds. There we go. And it uses power. My battery-powered handbrake. I guess that loading screen tip that I've never seen before does kind of explain the ripping open the trunk situation. Anyway, you'd think going at like a really good speed and then taking a turn to hitting the handbrake would make me skid out of control, but it doesn't. That's it. That's all it does.
And you can't do that without learning what to avoid. Why don't you make use of that headset scanner on your drive? Learn a thing or two.
But if I just hit my normal brakes, it stops me, but kind of like they're just shittier brakes. So I don't like the handbrake. Whereas that's the best brake. It's not even like throwing your car in park in real life where it puts a pin in your drive shaft or whatever. But just like real life, it is the best way to stop your car. Oh, that's something that's like rolling away from me. I'm stuck on a chair. Okay. That everything? Okay, I thought there'd be more. Okay, once I hit the other road. Well, that was quick.
To the Arcdevice until it's satisfied, and she'll tell you how many she needs at any given time.
Oh, radiation. Sure, I'm gonna be far enough away. Hooray, paint! I'm just out of range of that. Something that is a little annoying when you do scan something, though, is like, oh, look, an anomaly. I wonder how it works. And it gives you, like, a report of some guy being like, man, that anomaly, right? Oh, boy, that sure did a thing. And it's like, all right, well, I didn't really glean what it did on first glance of that report. And you gotta, like, sit and analyze it for a bit. I wish it would just tell you. Like, scanning a thing doesn't give me information on the thing. It gives me, like, a log that was written by someone else. Not that they're all useless. I mean, sometimes you can kind of figure it out. But... man, if I would be lying if I said it. Sometimes it wasn't annoying. You know what? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna stay up here. There you go. You can do that. Since those don't really move. And we're just gonna... I don't have my goddamn off-road tires. Watch, I probably should be going this way anyway. This anomaly, when this happens, don't run right back to your car. Because sometimes it's really short. Other times it will follow you so far, and you'll just bring it right back to your car. I didn't mean to get in the car. My big fat ass. Give me that. I wanted to shut the other door, then get going. Okay. Let's go up here to the ARDA facility. Like I went right into the anomaly, but I didn't. Okay. I didn't scan the rocks. Whatever. Those are probably like the most common anomaly. Hot dust. Man, what I would give for a vacuum right now.
My aching soul is terrible. My aching soul is terrible. My aching soul is terrible.
Every paint can is absolutely chemicals for repair putty, which is... I hate it, but okay. Wish chemicals weren't so uncommon. This is a song about an overzealous chiropractor, by the way. And I think that's really funny. Oh, well, we're not going for that car. Oh, also, other thing in this game. These are all around. These ramps, real cool. They were trapped, don't do it. It's never gone well for me. Any single time I've gone up and tried to do a jump. Like, it's always like flip my car, or like I don't go as far as I think I will for the jump. So I just kind of go and then fall off, like just roll off the edge. Maybe when my car goes like super fast or something later on in the game, I don't know. That's a double trap, absolutely, don't do that. Oh man, that was the worst thing I've ever done. I hit one of those with the speed boost, and it clipped the edge, rolled my car in the air. I landed directly on my head. Slid down a mountain like Breath of the Wild style. It was terrible. And how those turbo boosts work is it's not like oh, my wheels are spinning faster. It just like adds speed to your car. So while you're upside down, you will still move forward. And it like ground up the side of my car and the fucking hood. It was the worst. Maybe when I can go fast, though. I don't know. I'm always tempted. Let's go for this anchor. Go here first. Yeah, the number of times they were like, hey, look, a speed boost. This seems like fun. And I will, like, clip a rock and just stop. Like, okay, well, why did I bother? You got doors, bud? No, okay. Oh, hey. They're so rarely on straight paved roads, too. Oh, well, that looks terrible. I don't want to do any of that. Not in this shitty, broken car I'm riding in. Okay, well, maybe I'll have to. All right. We're gonna go this way, though. I'd rather go through the hot sand than that thing and the hot sand. I'm gonna lose something on my way through here. Okay, that didn't go so bad. Ooh, yellow. Is that... steel. See, if I had a Liberator, I could just blow these steel doors off, put on my car. But, they would also take damage and probably break. But I don't have a Liberator right now, so... Fucking excuse me? That's happened to me once before, and Okay, well, thanks, buddy. These guys will also spawn behind you and stuff, and they explode when they fall over. But, I guess sometimes they throw things at you, which is neat. Also attracted to light? Okay. They are one of the earliest... Getting a little close. They're also one of the earliest forms of anomaly that gives you the cinder sap. Very rarely, though. I wouldn't even say it's worth doing. I don't think my scrapper is gonna last through this car. Oop, don't do that yet. Road flares! Man, do I never get enough of those. They do blow it away, yeah. It's a huge annoyance, and you only get one out of like every 20. That makes the flare gun make more sense. We're just gonna leave that. Actually, hang on. Do I have enough room for you? I do. Okay, sure. You live there for now. And we're gonna craft another one. I love that the scrapper is just metal and plastic, though. Like, no electronics needed. Oh, right, repair putty on that thing. Most anomalies have not really been a big problem for me, so I've never tried to learn, like, how to deal with them. Because you get a power pretty early on that lets you stop things leaching onto your car. Weirdly, the bunny anomalies, I think, are my favorite. Because they have not random effects, but they do have different effects. And, some of them actually repair your car. Oh, you got parts on you. Not anymore. So yeah, I've actually taken a bunny and just attached it to my car and drove around with it. And fixed all my stuff. It was pretty good. I just create an anomaly of my own called a scrapper. It really depends on how much loot is on the ground. If you don't want to move from a single spot, you can just vacuum it all up. The other thing that makes the vacuum useful, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, where loot gets stuck in an object, and you can't get a good angle on it to actually loot it. If you just get close enough with the vacuum will just suck it up. And that has been my main reason for using the vacuum, actually. And the lead fields also make a big difference with the vacuum. So, like, with this, I could just vacuum and strafe this way, all the stuff would come off the car and in my inventory, and then I wouldn't have to worry about wandering around doing this motion all the time. So it's not actually like a lot faster, but it is faster. All right, time to drive down a hill. Woo! Oh, hey, a truck. Handbrake turn! The safest way to drive. Oh man, that's actually a pretty good haul. Okay. Can I take everything? I sure can. Is that a hot dust noise? Yeah, okay. I was like, what is making that sound? My biggest problem with driving downhill is when the hill becomes a cliff. Okay, but the Langoliers kind of exist in this game. They just don't actually eat the world. Oh, hey, is this a windstorm? What is this gonna be? Oh no, this is gonna be terrible. Woo, boy. Keep moving. Woo boy, keep moving. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh hey, speaking of the Langoliers, there's one of our little buddies right there. Oh boy. Woo. Good. Actually, can I scan that anomaly before it goes away? Ah, no! Okay. Hey, buds. Ah! No! Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, you guys are a little too close, but you guys... Oh. No, you're not gonna fall over? Fine. No? Nothing? Okay. Go. Now we can put this. A lot of times you don't take damage if you move backwards and jump. You tend to not take damage from it. The game itself actually tells you to use a vacuum. Don't. The vacuum does not work at a far enough distance. Yeah, flares, if you really want to be safe, throwing flares is the best way to do it. Or the flare gun. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what that looked like on the map. Hang on. This is not a repair station, though. This is going to be just battery, I think? I don't even see that on the map, but it's covered by the gateway. Or is this a repair? Just battery. Okay. I was gonna say, throwing a repair station at me would have been crazy. Oh, I can't do anything with that, right? Okay, pry bar. There we go. Sometimes you can't use those tubes. It's weird. The pneumatic tubes. Sometimes they're connected to gateways. Like fake gateways, which is interesting. Okay. Well, we're basically done here, so. Loot over here. And then we'll go. Also, the high visibility loot option where they glow through walls and shit, that is my favorite setting. Why the fuck did a door just... Better not be one of mine. No? Okay. Crew door that's kind of in a shitty condition. Oh. Okay, we're gonna take one of these broken doors. Okay, I actually don't like either of those locations, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna drive all the way to the other side of this place. Ah! Thermosap crystal! There's my one for a whole fucking horde of them. Okay. Thermosap crystals aren't even like super important to me right now, but where I gotta go all the way over here. And probably further. I also just wish sometimes you could scan things from in the car. Like, when I'm driving by an anomaly, I should just be able to scan it. It's like I'm wearing it on my head. I don't take it off in the car, unless it just can't penetrate glass. Okay. Park here. Also, the fuel barrels. that little yellow guy that I just passed, they are some of the funniest things in the world to me in this game, because it always feels like it's an entire barrel of gas, but they hold so little fuel in them. Like, they don't even fill your tiny fuel can. Even when they're full, it's ridiculous. Like, oh man, yeah, a whole barrel of fuel, and it's like not even a full tank of gas. Can I put any of this away? Oh good, there's still plenty of room for that. Now. I'm just gonna drive through it. Not the best idea I've ever had, but... I love these permanently stable areas, though, because, like, really, this is not much of a threat. That's a tree. Man, I didn't even get to see that. Hey, would you like to go backwards? Thanks. Could really see that through the bloom, and then it was too late. After scanning 5 anomalies? Alright. Boy, my car's in rough shape.
Ready to make this
Remnant verification a one-and-done thing? I'm sending you to visit Colossal Cappy. If that old anomaly doesn't induce electromagnetic resonance in your car, then we're free from Tobias's fever dreams and we can get you out of here. You've got a stable route heading straight to Cappy's front door, but the energy readings are off the roof. I advise you not to take the zone lightly. You better gear up or you may not survive the trip. Which would make my life easier, so your call. Are you making use of my fabrication station to fix up that junker? You should while I'm still in the mood to allow it. And there's the test track behind the garage, if you need to take anything for a spin.
Let's do this track, because this actually unlocks some things. Bulb and steel plate. I love that it launches it out the... Whoops. Okay, now, can I come over here? What do I need for this? Is that going to be just... Oh, right, side storage. I usually... Sometimes it tells you what you need for it. Like that, see? Higher tier crafting that's required. But this is going to be for this one. Unlock the side rack. Side rack. Why is it... Oh. The collected paint's on the paint shelf. Okay, that's what's telling me. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Side rack. And then side storage, which we're not actually going to use because this guy saves like all of my... Oh, it's unstable. Okay. Unstable. Okay, so we'll get to that. These two things solve like all of my storage problems. This holds all my tools because they're much larger, and this just holds everything else, and it just holds way more stuff than it matters. And then I can't imagine it being any bigger, but there's a bigger upgrade for it. But we'll get there. The next thing I want to do... not really having any problems. By the way, solving your battery problems, mini turbine. Just one of these driving around charges your battery, and I have never had a problem with it. Barring some extreme circumstances with acid and flipping my car. On my other game, I have 2 mini turbines and a solar panel. So if I'm driving and the wind is blowing, charges my battery. If it's raining, the wind of the rainstorm actually charges your battery. If it's sunny out and not raining, it's charging my battery. And I have a lead acid battery in my back seat, as well as next to the fuel tank. And that's it. That's solved all of my power problems. I haven't needed to do anything else. Yeah, my zone didn't really get fucky for a really long time, so I didn't really have a lot of unstable things to deal with. We are gonna go for tires though. Hooray, off-road tires. Now from here, I don't really need anything. I like the idea of the matter regenerator, but I don't at the same time. We're not gonna get circuit boards for a while. Don't have the energy for that. The floodlights are actually really cool. I do actually like them. I don't... After a while, I don't see a reason of having them, though. Not really ready to do, like, a full steel on my car yet. I do want to make those. Okay. And from here, we'll go into things that are interesting. I've used none of these. This actually has been my favorite. The limb pulse emitter. Anything grabs onto your car, you just use the power and it just immediately drops. It's great. Put that in there. Crude panel. Put that in there. I'll make my own. It's fine. I like that the crude bumper is just like a railroad track. Also, if you do a lot of things here and you don't feel like picking up everything, this thing right here, you just... Ta-da! I have gotten 4 or 5 garbage dumpster pearls in a row and put them in there, and it was just way too much stuff. So it's like, I'm just gonna do that. So, quick shortcut. Didn't need to do it for that, but it's fun. Also, if you put this thing too close, the items will start ramming into each other and then launching themselves across the shop. So that's fun. Okay, now, paints. I don't think I put any in here. Didn't have any. I don't have the machine to actually paint my car either. I don't need chemicals yet, but we'll be back if I do need them. I don't think there was space for them. No. Back over here. I have yet to, like, run out of storage space, though. Once I got... all I need is, like, one pneumatic locker, and I was basically done. Tires in good condition? What about my tires aren't in good condition? Excuse me. I feel like you're lying to me. That's the one that's kind of broken. That's okay. Can I make 4 off-road tires? We're certainly gonna try. 2, 3, 4. Hooray! It's gonna make things so much better for me. The weird thing for me too with like repair putty is like I feel for how expensive it feels like it is, especially for my first playthrough. I got like no chemicals at all. I kind of hate using it on crude things. It's like, why bother? I'll just make another one. There we go. Because, like, what does it take to make repair putty? Can I even... yeah, okay, so 2 scrap, 2 plastic, 2 glass shards, and 2 chemicals. And to make a crude door, it just takes, like, materials you have fuck tons of. But, like, I only get 16 chemicals and uses 2 of those. Like, it just feels wrong to fucking bother repairing crude things unless you're in an emergency. So, we're actually going to scrap it all. How come I don't use the part swap option? Because it's not on by default. Oh wait, this is a steel panel. Keep that. Anything super damaged besides that headlight? Can I make a headlight? Like a normal ass headlight? I don't think I looked at that yet. No, I'm still screwed. Do I have the energy to do that? I don't know if I've got... I don't know if I've got the materials for it. Okay, that's a headlight. It might be worth it just to repair that, though. So, headlight and Steel panel. Hooray! Alright. That on. Ta-da! Alright. Now I need a door, a panel, a bumper, 2 doors. 2 doors, a panel, and a bumper. Uh, 2 doors, panel, and a bumper. It depends on what will be a problem for me. In my other game, I've been leaning towards, like, the reinforced stuff. Because the elemental stuff has not really been a big problem. I shouldn't do this, but I feel like I should. Oh, that's a steel door. Absolutely doing that, then. Screw door, screw panel. Okay, then the rest of it, if it breaks, it breaks. I'll just make another one. The biggest problem I've had has been, like, acid. And that's only for draining fuel, but, like, the electricity stuff didn't bother me. There's... Honestly, I get insulated, because it's... There are several conditions that make electricity fucking terrible. But I feel like I can avoid most things that cause problems for me. But being off-road as much as I am, running into trees is... And how bushes manage to be, like, the absolute worst thing for me. Reinforced has been where I was going with it. Go, there's that. All done. Check the dumpster. Feeling a little stingy today, huh, buddy? Jeez. Okay. Actually, something I do want. Take this and put it in the car. I do keep a spare tire on me. Specifically that spare tire, because sometimes my tires will just explode. For no reason. You, grab you. That's so much rubber. And drop you all. Go. Throw that there. Ta-da! All done. Now, it is 9:30. I've gone an hour over. So, that is it for this. We'll be back with this tomorrow. This is going to be the game we're going to be playing every stream until I'm done with it. We're going to see what me playing one game at a time will do for me. Whether that makes me a better hashtag gamer, I don't know. Or maybe even a more interesting stream. We'll find out. So, that means tomorrow will be more Pacific Drive. Monday will be more Pacific Drive. And we'll be back to this again next Wednesday. Saturday, however, is still going to be my free day. I honestly try not to schedule things on Saturdays. It's not like a whatever. It's a whatever I feel like doing is my Saturdays. Still going to be Lethal Company, though. So hopefully everyone is ready to play that. The mods haven't changed, but we'll find out because they update like literally every 10 minutes. And we'll see what's there, if anything gets added, and we'll figure out the mod situation as it goes. I would love to find out what mod is desyncing me so much. So we might look into that. It might be the netcode mod. It might be the item placement mod. So we'll see how that goes. If I disable it or not. Well, we might test disabling one of them and see. But otherwise, yeah, that's it for the future. I hope you guys love the car game. It's actually just my inferior gamer skills. It's really funny when you pull out like the apparatus and then like my lights don't go out so I can see but no one else can. But yeah, so it's probably one of the mods. I don't know how easily the game desyncs by itself. That's something I don't know. Or the dick light. Yeah, that was interesting. I am gonna blame the placement mod more than anything. Something that, but like it could easily be the other mod that affects netcode. But yeah. So, thank you everyone for joining me. And I will see you all tomorrow for more Pacific Drive. Take care and good night.